In today's video, we're going to answer a question that comes to us frequently, and that is, how do I get into the world of detection? Coming up next. Okay, so we get this question. People are always interested in how to get into the field of detection. And of course, the frequent concern is, I wasn't in military, I'm not in law enforcement, how do I get into detection? And today, that has changed quite a bit. Today, there are a lot more opportunities available to find yourself in the world of detection. You can do that in a number of ways. Of course, there's traditional explosive narcotics, and those types of disciplines typically do require or like to have somebody with a military or law enforcement background. But now, with the growth of security and the growth or need of detection dogs in various realms that may not want a law enforcement present or somebody with a law enforcement background, you now can find your way into this field. And the first step that you have to do is get yourself into a dog handler school. You need to learn the basics of being a detection dog handler. Now, it may be important to have a school that is specialized in that specific field that you're looking for. So if you wanted to become a bomb dog handler or drug dog handler, I would go to a school that is focused specifically on that. Now, if you want to get into detection more in a general sense, then still attending a school is going to be very important. You want to find a school that at least gives you the basic concepts of how to handle a dog and work a dog and read a dog. There's many aspects that you have to go through as a handler, such as leash control, footwork, reading body language, communicating, and so forth. These are many of the same school qualities that you'll have going to a bomb or drug dog school, but it's going to be more generalized into detection disciplines. Today, we have far more opportunities in the areas of ecology, conservation, media type detections. There's all new types of detection disciplines that exist out there. Also, if you're somebody who's been in, let's say, training of pet dogs, whether it be dog obedience, sport type of activities, whether it be protection related, sports like Schutzhund, Mondeo Ring, French Ring, etc., PSA, detection is something that you can get into very easily yourself. There is now lots of various sport detection programs, and many people who have their pet dog at home that want something to do, and detection is a great discipline to get into. So if you're a trainer in one of these types of detection disciplines, or I'd say in these obedience disciplines or sport disciplines, I would get into sport detection. I would learn the various sport disciplines that are out there. There are the mainstays, I would call them, canine nose work from the NACSW, AKC scent work, UKC scent work, and now there's a new program called DDT, Detection Dog Trials. The main difference between these different sporting disciplines of detection are AKC, UKC, and the NACSW trained dogs on essential oils, where in DDT, whatever the dog is trained to detect, whether it be, let's say, firearms or some type of conservation or bed bugs or human remains, you can compete on the same playing field whether you're a hobbyist or a professional. There's lots more about DDT and all of these programs online if you Google search them, and I'll drop links down below so you can find these different sporting programs. Now, added to all of that, there is also search and rescue. Various search and rescue programs exist throughout the United States. They do vary based on region. Some regions have very strict standards or very particular needs. Other ones maybe not so much. So it will depend on what your dog can do and what you may want to get into as a trainer. So I would recommend doing some research within your area to see what type of search and rescue teams exist. Are you up north where there's avalanche? Are you down south where they face hurricanes? There's a difference between FEMA search and rescue and what I would call your local municipality search and rescue teams that do assisting local law enforcement agencies. So there's that live find aspect, and then there's the human remains aspect. All of these things are out there. Again, it does vary quite a bit. But your first step always is go get your handler education. Learn how to be a handler. If you do have that experience as a handler, then I would go find a trainer school that specifies or specifically works in some type of odor detection. Because there is a difference between scent and odor. Scent is focused on live or living things, or animal, human, things like that. Odor is going to be something like narcotics, explosives, electronics, and so forth. So find out which side of that equation do you want to get on. Do you want to get on tracking, area search, that's going to be your scent work related type activities in the search and rescue world, or do you want to get into recovery, evidence, things like that? That's going to be your human remains aspect. And then kind of dovetailing off of that conservation is ecology. The use of dogs to be employed in bed bug detection, termite detection, mold detection. There's all kinds of ways you can utilize a dog in detection of some type of entomology aspect. So I would do your homework, find your schools. Obviously, I'm not trying to make a plug, but Ford Canine does specialize in schools that are in the general detection disciplines, which means you can learn the concepts of detection and then apply them in all different types of ways that you need to use it. We also, of course, have the sport detection programs here available. But Google. Go utilize online resources, see what's out there, look at the body of work of the school. What does the trainer's background say? What have they done as a trainer? What have accomplishments? Are they certifying officials in various programs, or are they just somebody who's worked a dog for a number of years within their one local area? There's value to that, but when you're looking around, you want to examine the entire body of work. Are they focused, or have they actually done different things that allow you to see a wide variety of education and process that someone can learn from? So I hope this helps. We will have a checklist that you can download online that'll help you go step by step and look at the different high points or important things to consider when getting into the field of canine detection. So I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.